Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Well, I gotta get ready so fast. I'm fixing to take the babies to have their shots. And then I'm going to meet my girlfriends for lunch. So I literally took a vacation day because of all that. So, that being said, I'm going to get right to it. I've already done my skincare, which was the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue and Magic Cream. Magic Eye Rescue's under the eyes, Magic Cream's the face. And now I am going to use, let me shake it up good. I'm going to use my La Mer, the Soft Fluid Long Wear Foundation. Why do they have to have just such long names nowadays? I just don't get it. Okay. Let's see. I think I will use this It Cosmetics, what's it called? Chic Foundation Brush. I just kind of want a fluffier brush today, or do I? Or actually, no, I think I want this one. Where is my Kabuki from Sigma? That's the best brush to use. This is it. Okay, this is the F180, I believe. F80, not 180. F80 flathead Kabuki brush. It is a wonderful foundation brush, so that's what I'm going to use. I like being able to put squirts directly onto my brush. I don't like to mix on the back of my hand like I have been on this Chanel. And I wondered why this was such expensive foundation, and I found out it's because it's got miracle broth in it. What that basically means is there was a formula that was made to help this man after he burnt his face. Chemically burnt his face. And so this was a healing balm, really, to him. And so he put it in this makeup. La Mer means the sea. And one of the healing things of the sea is sea kelp. So I believe that is in here. I would imagine aloe vera. I don't know. I haven't looked at the ingredients. So you can go to La Mer's website. Maybe I'll link it below. But just putting it on, I feel like there is a ton of moisture. Ton of moisture. Now, I did 3 small pumps, which normally I only do 2, but I want to make sure I had good coverage because it's very thick. And I am going to do my usual kind of stamping it into the pores around the nose. And dot the jaw. I feel like I got a pretty good color at, just like my Chanel, because just like my Chanel, it when I blend it down, I don't see blend marks, so that means it's a pretty good color match. And then I go down into my décolleté area, so that's that. And then we always use our makeup towel to wipe off any excess and trade out your towel 2 or 3 times a week and wash your brushes once a week. But that at least gets it for, until you wash it at the end of the week. And reshape it. Okay. And so again, my color is number 12, natural. 12 natural, or natural 12. We'll see how this wears today. I already look how luminous and shiny. But not shiny in like a glittery way, just a moist looking way. So today I'm going to use a long found, I cannot believe I found this. This is my Almay Intense Eye Color in shade number Black Raisin 004. To do my brows, I absolutely love this. Go under the arch, give yourself a little tail. My little hair is going to be in the way today, I can tell you that right now. And just kind of go up where that would be and come down in little brush strokes. And I feel like that will just reinforce this brow very, very well. Again, go under and just support the arch that's existing is the most important thing. And then just little brush strokes back to where the peak would be if this little tail came up, which would be right about there. Oops, I went too far out. It's okay, we'll fix it. Or we'll just leave it. We'll just arch this a little higher to get over to it. And then if you feel like there's too much color that isn't your natural color with a pencil or crayon, just do a few strokes through the front so it picks up that color. Okay, now that one is much higher than this one now. So let's just go up a little. That was a little too high. And again, we're going to put a few little brush strokes through here. I also have a little balding spot in my eyebrow, right in there. So that went a little too high, so I'm just going to make a quick pass and get rid of it, which that was perfect. Okay. And then if you feel like that's a little too drawn on looking, get a clean spoolie brush. Clean meaning no dog hairs. Why is there dog hair in everything I have? And just brush from underneath. Don't brush through or it'll end up on your forehead. Just brush underneath and the tail. Then you can brush this a little bit backwards to get just kind of like a natural look. Again, brush underneath. Do you see how I'm kind of rolling and brushing up, but not through? I just brush up. There we go. And then through the tail. And just backward a little bit. There. I still feel like that one's a little too high. There. Especially while your foundation, especially when it's a cream liquid foundation like this, when you feel like it's a little too long, that's the time for you to fix it because it's still a little creamy before it sets. Okay, and we're going to put on, I was going to use a lighter color today, but I'm first going to start out with my usual Soft Rose from Chanel. I'm just going to blot. It's a little different this morning. There we go. Is that right? So hard to tell. Smoothing it out. I think that is it. Make sure it doesn't turn down on the end, y'all. That's what gives you an old lady look. That and overlining the top, which I think it did a little bit. But I think once I put the liner on, it's going to soften it. And the gloss. This sets it, it moisturizes, and it gives it some shine. That's perfect. I guess. I don't know. Okay, so today I am going to use this MAC palette again. This is, I think it's called Kabuki Doll. Yeah, Kabuki Doll. Why? I don't know. It has these little Japanese maple blossom, Japanese cherry blossom petals on the front. So I don't know why. Kabuki Doll, is that kind of Japanese? It must be. Alright, so I am going to use, this should be, yep, an E25 from Sigma. And I'm going in this lightest color, obviously, for the under the brow, back and forth, just to fill those pores up, come down and go to the front, and then across the lid. If you want to add a little extra, I'd stay to the front corner of the lid because you're going to put a dark color at the end. Again, go under the brow, back and forth. That just fills the pores up, and just make sure you get back there a little bit so that it looks, what am I trying to say? A little lighter on the back side after the dark so that it kind of gives a lift look to it. There. Okay. Now I'm going to use an E50 Sigma large fluffy brush. I'm going to the color to the right, which would be your left, which is a little bit taupey, and so the last brush mark that I do is going to be the one right underneath that. Now because I'm wearing white, I'm literally leaning over to put my eyeshadow on, y'all, just to make sure I don't have any droppage. And I'm tapping off over to the side. There we go. And I'm just going from under where that highlight color is, right under the brow, down, and you're filling your crease is what you're doing. Then I'm going to take an E45 tapered blending brush, and I'm going to this darker brown down here. Has a little bit of a undertone of red to it, which I do like. And it's going to stay very much in the crease. And then right here in the outer V, just pull it in like that. These are good wood colors. See, I'm wearing wood. My necklace, of course the earrings are a blonde wood, but I keep looking for a mirror in this compact. I hate that it doesn't have one. I could lose these little petals just so I could have, I mean, it's a pretty package, but I want a mirror because I'm doing this from very far away. Yeah, them babies don't even know they fix and get their shots. There we go. And now for underneath the eyes, I'm going to use a short shader. Where is my other short shader? Where's my Sigma short shader? Oh, I know I have my Sigma short shader. I would never be without it. Never, ever, ever in a million years. There it is. A Sigma short shader. I don't know why my IT Cosmetics is in there. I'm switching them all out. I do wet it. I use my own spit because I do not share palettes with anyone. I tap it off. Again, lean out and go straight through the lashes. Not under them, through them. That was from very far away, so it's amazing that I didn't put my eye out. The cat. The cat's here. Right through my lashes.